想用一杯 latte 把你灌醉，暗恋的滋味，你不懂这种感觉。
Hi everyone, welcome to our new series, Ballcast, where we take a detour from the court to explore the off-court stories of our athlete. And today we have Kelvin with us.
Hi everyone, I'm Kelvin.
Okay, so hi Kelvin. Can you share a bit more about yourself?
My name is Kelvin, so I'm 28 this year. I've been playing basketball for 13 years and currently playing for the Intact Hornets, and also I've been with the national team for about 10 years already. Yep.
Okay, so can you share with us how do you get into this sport?
I started playing basketball when I was 13 years old, so which is secondary one. So actually initial my plan for the CCA was to join a uniform group. So specifically is FPCC. But majority of my classmates they love basketball. So in order to mix with them, so I try out basketball also. Yeah.
Okay, so have you always wanted to be a pro athlete when you started playing ball?
Actually, not really, because my aspiration when I was young was owning a fruit stall. I wanted to be a fruit seller because my dad was in the industry at that point of time. So actually, I like to eat fruits also. So that was actually my aspiration. Yep.
Okay, that's actually very interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of you being an athlete, so let's dive in deeper to you as a player.
Okay.
So we know previously you were part of the Singapore Slingers, right? And then last year there was a very tragic story of the dismemberment of Slingers.
Yeah.
So can you share with us what are your thoughts when you heard about that news, and how do you think it will impact the basketball scene in Singapore?
Never would anyone had expected the Slingers to be disbanded. So when I first came across the news I actually feel quite lost and panicked because I was still in contract with them, and them being disbanded means that I will be out of my job. And other than that, Singapore Slingers was the only professional team in Singapore for many years. So growing up as a kid in Singapore, actually making it to the Slingers courts was actually a dream, or I would say a goal for me to achieve. And with the Slingers being disbanded, I feel that there is a form of motivation for the kids to look forward now. So actually, hopefully in the future, there will be someone that can come into the picture to start a pro team again. Then hopefully the Slingers can be revived again. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. So were there anything you did to transition into because you're out of your job, basically, yeah.
So actually I started coaching during the last off season, which is so in the Slingers we have pre-season, on season, and off season. So during the off season, we are usually quite open and free. So actually at that point on my last season, my last off season, I tried out private coaching. So actually it turns out pretty well, and I managed to start up a team called D&D, which is formed by me. So now I'm into that team. Yep.
Okay, that's nice. So moving on, you also participated in NBL last year. So as part of Hornets.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, Hornets wasn't able to win the championship title.
Alright.
So can you walk us through your emotions and your thoughts during the NBL finals?
I think that the quality for the finals is not very high intensity because first of all, as we all know, BS court will be very slippery whenever it comes to raining. So on the day itself, actually is raining heavily. So actually, I think on both sides, it's not just about the Hornets itself. I think for Adrian also, we are playing ice skating basketball. So everyone is very worried about getting injured. So I think the intensity so that we have to slow down at every possession. So actually, we also make history in Singapore because in one quarter, I think both teams scored less than 10 points total. So actually, we make history. But overall, I feel that for such competition in Singapore, because it's the highest league in Singapore in the local scene right now. So I think that actually the organization should put in more effort in making it more higher quality one. So maybe better menus. Yes, right.
Okay, so is there anything you hope for like the next MPL? Can be like about yourself, your club, or the organization.
As for myself, it's definitely champion every year because our team have a lot of ex-national team player, current national team player. So actually, definitely champion is our goal as an individual, as a team. So we work towards that. Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. And good luck
Okay,
next
thank you so
MPL.
much. Yeah.
So earlier this month, you also participated in our jump shot 3x3, and actually you were ranked top 4 out of all the international players. So can you walk us through the experience during jump shot 3x3?
Jump shot 3-on-3 was lit because this is my first time playing in a shopping mall. Okay, so I didn't knew that I would have the chance to play basketball in the shopping mall concept. Okay, on the shopping mall setting. First thing is that people that came by the mall to shop or to eat will have a chance to just drop by and watch. So actually, on that jump shot 3-on-3 itself, actually the crowd was really good. We have a big crowd. And second thing is that we are in Singapore, so actually people are cheering for us instead of the other team. So actually, the atmosphere and everything was great. Okay, but it was kind of painful for me because the top two teams, only the top two teams had the prize money. So the first team 10,000 USD, I think. Then the second one was 5,000 USD. So we came in the third and we just lost by 1 to the Malaysia Rising Stars. So and that guy hit the buzzer beater right on my face. So actually that was a really painful one lah. But overall, I think that the whole the whole jump shot 3-on-3 was really good. Yeah, well organized. Correct.
Yeah, because I was there and like when like all the audience was cheering for Singapore, it was really a very wholesome moment. Yeah. Okay. So what is one thing you like and dislike about basketball?
Actually, I like everything about basketball. It's just one thing that I don't really like is that injuries do happen in contact sports. So actually for myself, I've been through 3 knee operations. So actually I'm out of the game for about 2 years doing my recovering from my injury and doing rehab exercise. So actually injury is just the thing that I don't like it. Yeah, man.
Must be really awful.
Yep.
So like during that injury like period, was it very hard for you?
Well, it was very tough. Okay, because for my first injury after the knee operation, I thought my meniscus, by the way. So after the knee operation, actually you will feel that the whole leg muscle is gone. It's like the whole leg muscle is very soft, and you can't see the definition of it. So it really took me a lot of work, a lot of hard work to come back because at the first 3 months we have to hit the gym almost every day to do our rehab exercise. So it requires really a lot of determination after you've gone through ops. So I think it's really not easy.
So branching out, like we also know that you're a coach.
Yep.
So can you share with us more, like what is your main responsibility like being a coach?
So as for myself now, my team has only me. So actually I'm in charge of everything. But first thing about coaching is that you have to love interacting with kids. So actually, I think I have my way of handling kids, and I feel that kids really love me. So actually that brought me a very great sense of satisfaction and also a motivation to carry on coaching. Then second thing is that the parents support from the kids. When parents see that the kids love you and you put in the work and effort in handling their kids, they will be supportive, and also that's act as a very strong motivation for me to pursue coaching. Correct. Yep.
So is there any point in time that you struggle with coaching? Because like, you know, kids sometimes they can be quite overwhelming.
Okay.
So how do you cope with it?
I think that part of kids being overwhelming is okay because I think that actually I'm a very childish person. I'm a very active person actually privately. That wasn't an issue for me. The real issue for me was to have a venue to conduct my trainings because it's really hard in Singapore to do basketball coaching or start an academy if you don't have a venue. Yeah, and when talking about venue, we need the venue to be sheltered or indoor. So actually, at this point of time, I still don't have a venue for myself. So I'm using the neighborhood courts around. So actually, a lot of times when it rains, I will have to cancel with the session. Yep.
So when do you realize you have a passion for coaching?
Through the Slingers promotion clinics, back then, we have a chance to go to schools, to host clinics, to give back to the community. So from there, actually, initially I was very nervous every time there's a clinic because I was forced to go out there to talk or to teach. Then because I grew up in a Chinese speaking family, so actually my English wasn't that fluent. Also during my secondary school days, friends would laugh at my English. So actually I don't feel very confident in speaking English in front of big crowd or even in front of kids. But from the Slingers promotion clinic, I actually step out of my comfort zone. So it gave me a chance to try out something new. Then from there, actually, I found out that I have a passion in doing all these things, like hosting clinics, interacting with kids. So from there, I wanted to give coaching a try.
That's nice. Okay, so what's one word to describe coaching and why?
I would say satisfaction. Because to me, the kids that came to me is many of them are zero foundation. So when you see them doing a layup, in the correct footwork, you will feel a great sense of satisfaction. And then also, I brought my own D&D team, U10. Most of them are zero foundation also. So we managed to, we competed in a league called the SVPL. So actually managed to bring them to the finals. Yeah, but same thing, we lost in the finals.
Still a big step. Okay, so lastly, let's dive into something a bit more different.
Okay.
So can you share with us, like, do you have any off-court interests or anything you like to do other than play basketball?
At my phase now, I don't really have much time to myself. It's either training or coaching. Because my house and everything is coming. I just got married. So
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So I seldom have free time for myself. So usually if I do have free time, I will either use it to sleep or to just hang out with friends. So chilling out, and I love drinking beer. So that's not an addiction, man. It's just something that I hang out with friends, correct? So I will just hang out with them, drink some beers, relax. They're correct.
Okay, sounds nice. So what is your go-to hangout spot with your friends?
For me, because I love beer, so I will always go for craft beer. So actually, there's a spot at the Railway Mall. If I'm not wrong, the place is called 16 Hours. So usually I will hang out with my friends at that
bar over there lah.
So previously we have discussed about so many things. So if you only can choose one thing to do in your life, what would it be?
Let me just emphasize on one thing that I regretted not doing it well was to study harder. Because if you were to study harder, it means that when you grow up, you will have more options instead of just, for me, instead of just basketball related stuff. So one thing, if I would rewind the time back then, I would try to study harder and be a scholar. Okay, so as of now, I would prefer just sit back and chill and enjoy my life, not doing anything. I mean, if anyone would have the option, I don't think that anyone would wants to work. Right? Like, I would just want to relax and just go on opposite street and have fun. Correct.
So would you say, right, you're proud of where you are now?
In terms of basketball, I feel that I am proud to be where I am because I started off as a bench woman, really the 15 players, the number 15 player in the national team. So right now, actually, over these years, I managed to work my ass off. I worked my ass up to the main five in these few years of national team. So actually, I'm proud of myself for that. But one thing that I feel that I didn't have the chance to maximize my potential is that Singapore basketball right now doesn't really have a platform for the players to go professional, that go really professional. Even in Slingers, we were training. At the same time, we will have to do coaching to keep our life sustainable. Yeah, because if you are a student, it's still okay because the salary will be more than decent to support your daily lifestyle. But if you talk about having a family, having a house, having commitments, it's difficult. You will have to do a lot of coaching to keep that sustainable, keep our lifestyle sustainable. So I think yeah.
Okay, so if you can change anything about the basketball scene now in Singapore, what would it be?
There's a lot of things I want to change in the basketball scene right now. But one thing is about I hope that there will be a very strong sponsor coming into the picture to support the scene, because right now I think that the main thing that we are lacking in the scene is that the financial support. Because when you have the financial support, players can just focus on training and also competing, so they don't have to worry much about that. So actually, that will really bring the basketball standard into the next level. All right, I believe on that.
Okay, so hi sponsors that are watching, we need help. Okay, so lastly, what are your next steps? Do you have any big plans in the future that you want to share with our audience or your fans?
As of now, I hope to structure my own basketball team, which is the D&D. I hope to transform that team into a basketball academy, into a more structured one and a more organized one. So hopefully I can achieve that. That's my next goal.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so one last thing before we end off today's session. Can you give our next guest a challenge?
I want you to roll the basketball, to spin the basketball with all your 5 fingers. So from here.
Okay, got time limit or not?
The ball cannot drop off, you have to keep spinning. Yeah, keep spinning.
Okay, so watch out, next guest. Okay, so thank you for coming here and sharing your story with us.
Alright, thank you so much.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you.
想用一杯 latte 把你灌醉，好让你能多爱我一点。暗恋的滋味，你不懂这种感觉，找有人陪的你永远不会。继续唱。看见你和他在我面前，证明我的爱只是虚伪。你不懂我的那些憔悴，是你永远不曾过的体会。明知道让你离开他的世界不可能会，我还傻傻等到奇迹出现的那一天，直到那一天你会发现。我忘记到lyrics了。OK 啦，这样可以吧？